Good morning, Year 5. I have your answers to yesterday's task. I have already solved the calculations. Just a couple of things to mention. So this one was a square, so you had to do 15 times 15. And this one, E, hopefully you spotted that you didn't need to do a written calculation for this one because you were multiplying by 10. And of course we remember that when you multiply by 10, you're just moving each digit one place along to the left. So 32 times 10 was 320. Something else to point out, you may have noticed that I've done a little editing here because the first time I did G, I made a mistake. Now, you know that making mistakes is how you learn, absolutely fine. The reason I spotted the mistake was because I went through and checked my answers. So please make sure you are checking, just like you would do if you were in class, and making sure that you haven't made a little mistake like I did. Okay, keep watching for today's challenge. This is your challenge for today. This challenge is from the Enrich website. So I've put the link there to the problem online if you want to have a look at it there. There is also a virtual geoboard available. If you go to the website, or if you've got the PowerPoint presentation, you can click there to find it. So you have to imagine that you're walking along the beach, a rather nice sandy beach with just a few small pebbles in little groups here and there. Something difficult at these times when we can't go to the beach, but it's nice to do a little bit of visualization. So you start off by collecting just 4 pebbles and you place them on the sand in the form of a square. So there it is. Here's the square. It's 1 square something. We don't know how big it is. It doesn't really matter. We can double the area of our rectangle by adding 2 more pebbles like that. Okay, so the rule is you keep the pebbles that are down already there. You don't move any of the pebbles you've already placed. And then you add as few pebbles as necessary to double the previous area. And they only can make rectangles. Of course, remembering that a square is a type of rectangle. Okay, so if you keep the video rolling, you will see me having a go at the next one in my garden. And then I'd like you to explore any options when you keep doubling the area by adding as few pebbles as necessary. Can you spot any patterns? You might find it useful to jot down your recordings in a table or graph. Okay, so I'm actually going to use actual pebbles from my garden for this. You can use anything you can find at home, or you could even draw it if you wanted to. I've made myself a grid on a paving slab here. So using the information the problem's already given me, I've got my area of 2 there. So I know that double 2 is 4. So I now need to add some pebbles to make a rectangle that's got an area of 4. So I'm just going to try. We could put these here like this. So I've added 4 more pebbles there, and I have got now a rectangle of 4. However, I've also seen another way. So that was 4 pebbles, but I could also just add 3 pebbles here to make an area of 4. And the rule is to use as few pebbles as you can. So I think that's probably the solution. So I started and I added 3 more pebbles. Okay, have some fun. See if you can spot any patterns, and I look forward to seeing how you get on.